Hello, my fellow felines. This is Kitty Cat Plays with Yarn here, and welcome to another Create a Sim video. And today's video is actually a collab with a bunch of wonderful people from the Facebook page Sims, Streamers, and YouTubers. Now, if you haven't heard me talk about this page, then I don't know where you've been, because I talk about them at least once a month, usually twice a month, if not more than that, because we do host two collabs every single month, a build collab and a CAS collab. But today's collab is a CAS collab, as you can see, since it's Wednesday, obviously we know this. And this month we decided, I decided, I guess, because I'm the one that kind of like comes up with collab ideas, that we were going to create classic couples from movies or TV. And a few of the couples we had were like Dom and Letty, clearly, Jack and Rose from the Titanic, Noah and Allie from The Notebook, Lucy and Ricky. Those were the only ones I can think of off the top of my head, but we had a bunch, and a lot of people came up with their own ideas and added their own couples to this, which was great, and I love when we can let people do that, because, like, obviously I don't know what everyone's into, so, yeah. But I chose Dom and Letty from the Fast and Furious franchise, and I love them very much, and I love the franchise very much, and I love Paul Walker very much. Not that this has anything to do with that or him, because he's not Dom or Letty, but I just wanted to bring up the fact that I love Paul Walker. But yeah, so I made Dom and Letty, and I had a lot of fun with it, actually. My boyfriend and I were actually watching the movies while I was making them, because our internet went out and he actually has 1 through 8 on DVD. So we decided to watch that while we didn't really have much else to watch. And it was a fun time. But it was really difficult, let me tell you. And I think my main issue I had was that I haven't really made real people in The Sims in a while. And when I say a while, I mean like years, maybe? I think the last people I made real life in The Sims, other than myself, and even then my self-sim isn't great, was Rhett and Link, and that was years ago. But yeah, and here are some reference pictures popping up on screen right now, just to kind of get a feel for some of her outfits, or 2 of her outfits at least. And then, I'll have some reference pictures that I used for both of them at the end, right before I put, actual screenshots of their like full outfits and everything. But this dress was really difficult. I feel like I should have chose a different one than I did in the end. But I couldn't find anything that fit well enough. In the end, I feel like I probably should have gone with that base game one. But I don't know. The one I picked is fitting, I guess, not really, or I should have gone with that one, I don't know. I'm just kind of mad at the choice I made, but in saying that, I'm also mad at the real life dress, because the real life dress isn't my favorite either, so I just kind of think that it all evens out, it all balances itself out. But I guess, now that I've actually talked about the build, yeah, now that I've talked about the actual video for a little bit, I want to talk about real life for a minute. So right now, there is a bar rescue marathon happening, because a new season is starting soon, woo, on real TV, because my boyfriend and I actually get a few real TV channels with just our Spectrum package or whatever for like $8 more a month or something like that. And I'm watching Bar Rescue. And if you don't know what Bar Rescue is, basically this guy named John comes in to bar, like, it's like Kitchen Nightmares, but for bars specifically. So this guy comes in, and he has, like, a team of experts, and so he'll bring a chef and a bartender, like a bartender expert or whatever. And in this episode, the chef expert happens to be a woman, and the guy is angry that the expert is a woman. And you know, I hate people like that a lot, and I feel like most people do, but like, he got like in her face and he's like, no, I don't want a woman in my kitchen, no. And yeah, that's disgusting, frankly. Yeah, I don't know, I felt the need to talk about that because that's happening, but now they seem cool. I don't know, I have it muted and I'm just kind of looking over, because I need to do a voiceover, clearly, and I don't want you hearing John in the background arguing with people, because he does that a lot, just as Gordon Ramsay does on Kitchen Nightmares, but he doesn't swear as much. So we are moving on to the creation of Dom, and Dom was probably the hardest sim to make. His face is very unique, and I had a lot of trouble, so you will see me in a minute go and go on the gallery and get a reference Vin Diesel, as I'm calling him. I went on the gallery, searched for Vin Diesel, found a good one, and just brought him into my household so I could look and kind of not deconstruct, but just like figure out what this person did to make their Vin Diesel look so good. And I actually have the name of the person that made the Vin Diesel I used as reference, because it's like Diego23 or something. I don't want to pretend I can pronounce that properly, but yeah, that's the reference Vin Diesel I used. And even using the reference Vin Diesel, I don't think my Dom turned out good. I mean, it's better than where I was initially going with it, I think, that I had the reference, but it still wasn't great, and I could definitely do better, but I was getting very frustrated with it very quickly, and it took me a while to get it where I was actually happy with it, and where I was like, okay, this kind of looks like Vin Diesel, it's close enough. But yeah, Vin Diesel was one of the harder sims, and I don't quite know why. I mean, I guess it's just because maybe definitely he's super iconic, and I think that's why I was like, no, he needs to be perfect. But my Vin Diesel definitely isn't perfect, though if you do want a perfect Vin Diesel, go check out the one by the creator that I gave credit to on the bottom of the screen, because mine doesn't hold a candle to theirs, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself, not theirs, obviously. But yeah, I don't know, it could be worse, but it definitely could be better also. But yeah, what do you think about how my Vin Diesel turned out? Is he passable, at least? My boyfriend was kind of irked at it, but he didn't know how to fix it, and I didn't know how to fix it. I was like, well, tell me what's wrong with it and I'll try. And he's like, I don't know, there's just something wrong with it. And I agree, there's something that doesn't look right, but, you know. Oh, and he got really, like, irked that I put him in cargo pants and not jeans, but I looked at pictures and saw him in cargo pants, not just jeans. So, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I was just kind of like, no, but there are pictures of him in cargo pants, so, like, I win. But yeah, I don't know, it was frustrating, but now that we got his face done, we're just kind of going through outfits, and they're pretty generic, not gonna lie. I don't know, but they work, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, but we are getting relatively close to the end of the video. Just gonna jump into a few reference pictures and some screenshots in a few minutes here, or a few seconds, not a few minutes. But I think with all of that being said, go check out sim streamers and YouTubers and all of the lovely creators that participated in this collab in all of the links down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, friends! I hope you guys are having a perfect afternoon, evening, or whatever, wherever you are in your neck of the world. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become a paw parent because I post new videos all the time. And I will see you all in the next video.